Please excuse my cat purring in the background, he's just chilling right here on my bed. Anyway, if you watch my previous video you will know that I want to start corset training and that I've ordered some corsets, and funnily enough, in that video about 5 minutes after I filmed that and uploaded it, the corsets actually arrived, so I have the corsets now, and I just thought, well, I'll save it until tomorrow and make a video on it then. So here I am making my corset training video. I'm basically just going to kind of talk about what corset training is, why I want to do it, and I'll show you my corsets that I've got, and I'll show you them on and how I attempt to put them on. Look at how nice he is to me. He just bites me. Okay, first of all, so what is corset training? Corset training doesn't mean you train your corset to do flips, unfortunately. So corset training is basically a body modification, and basically what you do is you wear a corset every day for however many hours, for however long, and it's a very gradual process of basically reshaping your natural body over a long period of time, and I'm talking a couple of years, wearing your corset 24 hours a day, only taking it off to have a shower and like sleeping in it and doing everything in your corset. That's extreme training. But if you're just kind of doing it like me, like wearing it for a few hours a day or whatever, it's a very gradual process. It's basically to change the shape of your waist. Currently I am a 25-inch waist, and I have corsets that go down to 20 inches, so over a gradual amount of time I will keep training and hopefully I will reach my target of 20 inches. So that's basically how it works. That's why I want to do it. I just want to cinch my waist, and I also love corsets. I just think they're beautiful anyway, and I look up to Dita Von Teese more than anybody else really. She's my idol and she wears these gorgeous corsets and lingerie, and I already said that in my last video. I have no valid reason for corset training apart from I want to. So I'm going to show you my corsets now. I'm going to have to film with my camera in my hands. I have 3 of them that I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to attempt to put one on. Okay, so these are my 3 corsets here. So as you can see, I have 2 purple corsets and 1 black one. The black one is the main one that I'm going to be using, just mainly because it's plain and simple, and I feel like these ones are too fancy to just kind of like wear as general training ones. So I'm using the black one for my main training, which I wear around the house and just in general. And then these ones are going to be more pretty ones that I'll probably wear out and about and stuff for special occasions. All 3 of them are lovely and I'm very, very happy with them. I got these from corsetdeal.co.uk and they had this offer on 3 corsets for £99, so I was like, why not? So I'm just going to show you in detail the black one because this is the one that I'm going to be wearing today. Okay, so this is my black corset. It's got the hook and eye kind of style front on it. I know some corsets have like zips and stuff like that, but this one just has the basic usual hook and eye kind of thing going on. I don't know much in the way of corsets and how they're kind of constructed. This particular corset is a 12 panel corset. Don't ask me how you kind of count the panels because I don't know. I just have it up on my laptop screen telling me what the features are. The front length of this corset is 11 inches from here to here. The underbust to the bottom length, which is here to here, is 9.7 inches, and obviously the waist can go down to 20 inches, which is suitable for people with a 24 to 25 inch waist. Over time I'll learn more about how they work and the anatomy of a corset and stuff like that. So obviously the lacing at the moment is all loose, but I'm going to be putting it on in a second. But these kind of like looped bits here, it's like a big loop like that. These are what you pull on to tighten the corset. I'm now going to try and put my corset on camera for you, so we'll see how this goes. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to kind of wriggle the back a little bit, just kind of an up and down motion, and just kind of pull at the laces a bit to just open them right up so that I can fit it around me. And then I'm just placing it around the back, making sure that the back panel, modesty panel, is pushed right over like that. And then you can start from the bottom or the top, whatever's most comfortable for you. I tend to start at the bottom, and it can be quite tricky to get all the hooks to cooperate with you. Sometimes they cooperate, sometimes they don't. So just kind of go with it And you can hear my voice going funny as I'm doing this. There we go. And the last one. There we go. So all of the hooks are hooked together and I'm just rejigging myself, making sure it's all positioned right. Okay, so now we can get to actually lacing the back. I must say there is no graceful way of putting on a corset. It just looks a mess and you just look stupid. So don't ever try to look graceful when putting a corset on because it's not going to happen, I promise you. I have the two strings here that when I pull on, they tighten. So as you can see, that's pulled my waist in already just by pulling the strings. And then if it feels loose anywhere, I tend to like to keep it a little bit loose at the top or else it's a little bit too uncomfortable for me. Thing is with a corset, it will be uncomfortable but it shouldn't be painful. So just make sure that you're careful with how tight you're putting your corset. I feel it's a bit too loose at the bottom. I'm just going to pull the panel, make sure it's all neat. So now I'm pulling from the bottom, just pulling on these strings to tighten it. And then again, just pulling on these strings here. Whew. It's like a workout doing this as well, by the way. Who needs a gym when you've got a corset? And again, doing the same at the top. Okay, so I have tightened that how I like it. Make sure that the tightest part is around your waist because obviously it's waist training, so that's what we want to be the tightest. But you want to be able to still take a deep breath. So once you've got it there, you want to tie this in a bow to stop it from coming undone. Now I'm quite cack-handed at doing this. There we go. Now obviously if you were wearing this corset out underneath other clothes, then you would probably want to tuck in these laces just kind of like at the top, or like you can weave it in, I believe. There are ways of getting around it when you're wearing clothes over the top of your corset. I'm just keeping it over my top like this, and I even think it looks really cute over this top, so to be honest I think I might wear it out like this at some point. So that is pretty much it for this video. I'm probably going to keep updating you on my corset training kind of videos because it's obviously something that'll be very gradual over time, and I can just make a diary of my measurements and how I'm improving and stuff like that. It's not called training for nothing, it's going to be hard work. I hope you guys enjoyed this and I will see you in my next video.